Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is Captain Dave with Get My Boat, and we're going to talk about hurricane preparedness here in Annapolis, Maryland, as we wait for Sandy to come on in. This is our boat, Special K at J105, and you can see what we've done is we've taken off all of the canvas, all of the sails, one little cover on our instruments, but that's all wrapped up. If you notice our spring lines, we've tried to keep our spring lines as long as possible to allow for the tide, not for the wind, although the wind is certainly important, but we have to be aware that we may have a 7-foot surge, so we want to have dock lines that are as long as possible while still keeping the boat in the slip. So the spring lines allow for fore and aft movement, while the breast lines up on the bow and then back here on the stern, that you can see that they are crossed for more distance, keep the boat in the middle of the slip. We've tied right down to the primary winches on both sides, good strong points. We chose not to use the cheek blocks simply because of the amount of pressure we might find on the cheek blocks. As we look aloft, we see that the spreaders, we tried to alternate the spreaders between the boats. So the boat on the starboard side, the spreaders are a little bit further ahead, and over here on the port side, the spreaders are a little bit further aft, because we do know that as this wind comes in, particularly from the more exposed area, which is the northwest, that it's going to be blowing pretty hard and everything's going to be leaning to starboard. We are trying to work with greater fetch issues over here, because that's where you can see the Naval Academy off in the distance, so we've got exposed water there, as opposed to here, at least from a wind standpoint, is certainly reasonably protected. So that's just it in a nutshell.